July 14th, 1822, Charleston, South Carolina. I'm in a jail cell waiting to be executed. Spent 6 years planning the biggest uprising against slavery in American history. We're talking thousands of people ready to burn this city down and sail to Haiti. But someone snitched, and now me and 34 of my brothers are about to hang. My name is Denmark Vesey, and this is the AP US History My Story podcast. Let me take you back to how I got here. I was born enslaved in the Caribbean around 1767, got brought to Charleston when I was a teenager by this slave trader named Captain Vesey, worked for him for years, traveling on his ship and learning to read and write. Then in 1799, the most random thing happened. I won $1,500 in a street lottery. No cap, I hit the jackpot. Used $600 of it to buy my freedom and kept the rest to start a carpentry business. By 1822, I was living as a free black man in Charleston, making decent money, had a house, a family. But here's the thing. I could never truly be free while my people were still in chains. My own wife and children were still enslaved because I couldn't afford to buy all of them. Living in Charleston as a free black man was rough. The city had like 25,000 people and more than half were enslaved. Every day I'd see people being whipped, sold, degraded. The hypocrisy was insane. White people going to church on Sunday talking about Christian love, then Monday morning they're at the slave market buying human beings. So around 1816, I started organizing. Quietly, carefully. I recruited people I trusted. Peter Poyas, the ship carpenter, Gulled Jack, the conjurer, and Monday Gale, the harness maker. We spent 6 years recruiting. In June 1822, we had hundreds of people ready to go. One group would raid the Charleston Armory to get weapons. Another would set fires as a distraction. A third would kill the governor and other leaders. Then we'd take over the city, steal ships from the harbor, and sail to Haiti where we'd be protected and free. Then this house servant named George Wilson got scared and told his master about the plan. That's the thing about being enslaved. Some people are so broken by the system that they'd rather betray their own people than risk punishment. The authorities arrested me and 130 others. The trial was complete bullshit. They wouldn't tell us who accused us, wouldn't let us cross-examine witnesses, used hearsay as evidence. The whole thing took like 3 weeks. They convicted 67 of us, hanged 35, including me, sold the others out of state to break up any remaining organization. But here's the thing they didn't understand. You can't kill an idea. My rebellion scared the hell out of slaveholders because it showed we weren't passive victims. We were intelligent, organized, and willing to die for our freedom. My rebellion succeeded in showing that enslaved people would never accept their bondage. Every act of resistance, from my planned uprising to Harriet Tubman's Underground Railroad to Frederick Douglass's speeches to the thousands who escaped during the Civil War, were built in the same truth. People will fight for freedom. So yeah, they hanged me on July 2nd, 1822. 12 days before our planned rebellion. For 150 years, white Charleston tried to erase my story, scared that black people might get inspired. But you can't erase truth forever. They unveiled a statue of me in Charleston in 2014, finally acknowledging what I tried to do. History doesn't remember the comfortable, it remembers those who are willing to risk everything for what's right. Like, follow, and share the AP US History My Story podcast because these stories hit different when you hear the original voices that shaped our country.